Hello, and welcome to this week's Mighty Oz JMU football preview show, brought to you by our friends at Bob's Red Mill Steel Cut Oats. Try some today, won't you? This Saturday, JMU will take its first ever road trip to the Middle East. We'll meet the team from the mythical city of Troy, in the country now known as Turkey. How good is this Troy team? Thanks to our extensive film study, we've learned the Trojans are a force to be reckoned with. They're quarterbacked by a swashbuckling and heavily armed Brad Pitt. Swords and shields versus shoulder pads and moxie. Quite the matchup. But before we break it down, I'd like to take a look back at last week's phenomenal day at UVA. The game was a thriller. The good guys trailed by 11 points in the fourth quarter when play was halted by providential lightning and rain. The downpour definitely did not dampen the spirits of JMU fans, most of whom stayed and brayed as JMU stormed back after the break to win 36-35. Way to go, Dukes. Now it's the time you've all been waiting for, the time to salute. It's time, screw that. Now it's time for the segment you've all been waiting for. Time to salute the Bob's Red Mill award-winning oatmeal players of the game. Bob would like to recognize the entire JMU defensive line for their accomplishments. They held UVA to 18 inches per rushing attempt. Outstanding. One big reason for the dominance? The Bob's award-winning oatmeal player of the game, James Carpenter. Let's call him JC the Carpenter because his stats were divine. Next, Bob's award-winning oatmeal newcomer is D lineman Tyrique the Tailback Terminator Tucker. He's a heavy hitter and he's fueled by the Golden Spurtle. Now I'd like to get back to previewing the Troy game. If you don't want to catch a flight to Istanbul, you can stay home and watch on the NFL Network at 7 p.m. Eastern Time Saturday. Troy has a long and storied history of success dating back to ancient times. They also have a stingy defense and probably the best running back JMU will face all year. But I predict JC the Carpenter and Tyrique the Tailback Terminator Tucker will shut down the Trojans and the JMU offense will roll. The Dukes win going away 36-14. And they won't even need to dust off the tried and true Trojan horse trickeration play. If you've watched this far, thank you very much. You're a very special viewer. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. By the way, we doubled our subscribers last week. Got up to a whopping 40 subscribers. Remember, our goal is 1,000 because a man can dream. Okay, everybody, let's beat Troy. Let's go Dukes.